Hello, everybody. Astro gravitational report, but this is gonna be special one in there. Why? Mercury retrograde, the shadow begins yesterday and day before that. You may gonna feel things inside of you that you begin to look and work within your shadow. What is that connecting with it is gonna be putting on the Mercury retrograde report. Uh, for those who has not looked at the report, that was a full moon to new moon. Um, please take a look at it because some of the stuffs are in there for it. Be mindful because today the moon is actually for. I know some of you watching the first 5 minutes of what I'm saying in the video. So if you're one of these people watching it for 5 minutes, you want the things quick. So here is the quick run over the day. Okay, the moon is gonna move into areas. It's there is gonna be triggering. Number one, it's gonna be triggering Mercury. You're gonna have an hours when you're gonna be talking into your divine intuitions to your own self for self healing. This energy is gonna be coming within you. You're gonna feel like you have to have this hermit mode from within yourself. Also, there's going to be a talks connecting to the deep roots within your psyche about yourself. What is that got to do with anything within yourself? Later on the day, though, the moon is going to be ask you to find the actions to do the things that you need to do. And during those actions of the things that you need to do, that is going to be kind of like helping you to overcome situations that you have not overcome within yourself. There's going to be a time when the midheaven is going to be joining these energies, and they're going to be very powerful. But that is the power of when you're facing your threshold. So today, for some of you, since the moon is in Aries, go for it. Whatever it is, if that is a fears, if that is a limitations, go for and do it. Because otherwise, the fears and limitations gonna follow you to the rest of your life if you don't face them. You're in the situations that are helping you from within yourself to get into this. All right. So that was a kind of like a quick rundown of the day. I'm gonna go right now by the hours. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Ascendant is together with the sun. Beautiful trine with the moon. Basically, you're gonna give the authority within yourself to listen that intuition. Okay. While the authority is suppressed by the universe right now, the authority is learning. I don't have to suppress the universe anymore within me. You're suppressing you universe within you. You're suppressing the universe out of you. So no suppressions. Some of you is going to be working on removing limitations, healing limitations, specifically limitations connecting with you. Talking about health wise, you may be looking at within the health wise because Mercury and Mars, they are in Virgo. We're talking about healing, all kinds of healings. But since it's Earth, it is talking about healing within the body or body matters that affects everything within your life. So later on at 7 o'clock, the energies is going to be very powerful. It's going to be really pouring in there. Midheaven is between Jupiter and Uranus, and those beautiful trines towards Mercury and Mars is going to be helping you to take the courage, you to take the self-talk, you to take these positions of those energies towards you. And also this time, this beautiful energy of Neptune towards Venus, that it's coming together with the ascendant is going to be like, let's take this feminine approach about love and money in the situations. What I'm controlling, that I'm controlling something, or the people controlling me and they hurt me, so I have to heal this. This is going to be coming in pretty quick. You to look inside of you of those energies. At 8 o'clock, the energy is going to be rising that you're going to be dealing with Mercury and you're going to be dealing with Mars today because the ascendant is going to be together with Mercury and Mars, but the moon begins divine energies with Mercury. You're going to feel that you're going to need something, someone, or some reasons to talk with the divine, even within yourself or with somebody else talking about this. So 9 o'clock, that energy is going to begin to be really coming into a place in there. You're gonna feeling it at 10 o'clock the most. Why? Because midheaven at 0 degrees of Cancer, it is a divine energies with Pluto, talking about transformations that needs to be happening. But Pluto and Uran, they are in trine. So through the universe, you see these divine energies, they're helping you to transform those energies from and within yourself. You may gonna look in it into the past situations, what there is, but the past situations, they're coming because of what? 11 o'clock, midheaven, the inner work, it's connecting with the family, but the rising energies, they're coming within the relationship. So if you have the right energies at the family, you're going to have the right energies at the relationship. First of all, within yourself, but second of all, from within you. The ascendant at 12 o'clock, which is the rising energies there, beautiful divine energies with Jupiter, divine growth, it's coming in with today. The moon is moving forward with Mercury. You're gonna feel those positive. So during the noon, you can get this energy so strong. So use that energy that it's there. About 1 o'clock, when a midheaven is with the sun in there, the moon is going to have a lot of impact with your intuitions. But since the authority is not ready to pass this threshold in there, you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm scared. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, or I don't know what it's going on. I don't know. No, 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 no. Look at it inside of you. That is your shadow that it's talking to you. Midheaven, it's 12 degrees. Lilith is at 9. And the sun is at 13 degrees. You're going to look the both sides of the intuitions inside of you. So look at it as those energies. The ascendant is going to be at Scorpio, but that's going to be a beautiful sextile with Mercury, and the ascendant makes divine energies with the moon. So the divine intuition is going to tell you, heal this shadow side, heal this dark side, heal this from within you. Dive in there and let's heal it. Let me tell you, those are a precious time right now. Mercury is going to come back to this. Okay? Mercury is going to come back direct at the 8th degree. Right now is at the 10th degree. So whatever happened in the last 2 days, from now until he turns a retrograde, okay, pay attention to what you have to learn, what you need to do. You're gonna get the messages first. You're gonna scrub the messages, then it's gonna go to the shadow. You're gonna be looking at what prevents you in there, and then once Mercury turns to direct, you're gonna be asking to do it. But first, you go from A to Z, which is that's gonna be the lesson situations. I'm gonna talking about the Mercury retrograde, but then that Z point is gonna turn to a point A, and from point A, you're gonna be going back in there and doing it backwards. Okay, so pay attention to this. You might feel it like the people don't want to talk, they go dive foot in. That is it, because Mercury pre-shadow period begins. It's going to be very powerful Mercury retrograde season. Okay, so talking about this retrograde season, about 2 o'clock, you're going to see the visions of the divine when the sun is going to be arriving of those 25, 26, 27, 28 degrees and shifting into Virgo. You're going to feel the very powerful wisdom. Then, after you gain the wisdom of Leo, you're going to go into Virgo to heal with the divine. So, a lot of inner work right now is in process with this. You're going to feel this at 2 o'clock p.m. So 3 o'clock midheaven is with Mars. Be mindful about those energies because that is opposing Saturn. Basically, the actions of what you're facing, your limitations are mostly likely within your spirit, within your spirituality. But Mars begins there with midheaven. It is very beautiful trines with Jupiter. You look in that growth into the material world. You're focused within that growth within. 4 o'clock energies, they're going to begin to going into Libra, but the 5 o'clock energies is more important. That is when I use some of the rising energies of Libra before that have these divine energies with Jupiter. Divine growth helps you to the material growth. All you have to do is the actions, but you have to face what? You have to face your own self. Mars moved forward, there is no more limitations. Some of you is going to be decide that they have to remove their limitations from within you, within themselves. I'm talking about. So 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. Talking about 7 o'clock energies. Midheaven is at 17 degrees of Scorpio. You're gonna face that shadow within you. You know, this shadow that needs to be cleaned. But Midheaven is sextiling with Mars. And right now, this Mars is focused in there. Mars right now is removed from Saturn. No more limits, no more limitations. I'm going forward. So if you felt like you are limited on something, there is no more limitations of taking an actions in the proper way. There's going to be this beautiful, beautiful kite. I have that kite here. You have to find what did I did with that kite. Anyway, so you guys can see it. But you guys have this idea about the kite. That kite, it's coming from the ascendant and Pluto. They are coming together with Mars. And on one side, another side is Jupiter and Uranus in there. So you're going to feel this positiveness energy that comes in under the divine energies. They're coming from Neptune. Neptune right now is very powerful, working within your psyche. But you have to be mindful. What psyche you listen to it? Your visions, your projections, your things that you want, your desires, or you're following the natural path of events that's happening within the gravity field, within the energy, following the energies within yourself. 8 o'clock, the energy is going to be more intense, and as far as like midheaven is going into Sag, basically you may have a hard time of expressing things. You may be opposing yourself. It's like the universe doesn't help me, and I don't know what is this and what is that. But currently, that energy of Mars with Uranus is like right now the universe says like, let's go do it. You have to do what you have to do. So Pluto there is in Capricorn is going to be helping as well. So is Neptune. That is going to beginning of that time, the ascendant, because the ascendant is at 12 degrees at Aquarius. There's going to be some divine energies towards Mercury. You're going to feel these divine talks that you need to do. Beautiful time to express messages out of yourself. Some of you may be going to be even feeling like, I cannot stop talking. I'm releasing this, I'm doing this, and so on. But there is going to be some people who's going to be facing their own limitations, and so I cannot express this. I'm afraid the people's going to judge me. The people's going to do me. Now, what happens with the people? You put them in the control of you. And when you put them in control of you, then you are not in the control of your own self. How that goes for you? The answer is within you. So this is going to be actually one of the main lessons of Mercury retrograde. So I'm grateful that it happens in there at Virgo, because most of the time is the right healing is what we're telling ourselves in the right way. So at 9 o'clock, this energy is going to be moved. Midheaven, it's going to be in divine energies with Uranus. That is like the divine gives you expressions and guidance within. So pay attention into those beautiful positive energies at 9 o'clock. And 11 o'clock, I will go straightly forward to it. Midheaven is going to be at 14 degrees of Capricorn. That is you taking the professional approach within you. You're taking that energies, you're talking with your masculine energies, you're talking with the communications, and there is a divine energy from midheaven towards the sun. Divine authority you took in from within you. Beautiful time, beautiful energy, and hopefully this gravitational report helps you. And I know I speeded up of the informations, but there is a lot of going on. But later on, I will be making Mercury retrograde energy. Plus, there's going to be some new informations that comes in with the process of Mercury retrograde. So, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, this is helping you somehow within your life. If there is something, post the comments below, and come back tomorrow. I will see you for another astro gravitational report, guys. Thank you so much. Be loved.